all kinds of people, new members, and some 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It's about 10:20 right now. Really. With such a wonderful, knowledgeable lecture by Dr. Ranjan, I'm sure you are now ready to go for supper, right? Right or wrong? If we are ready, then we can go right now. No? So you don't want to go for it. So how much time do you have? I can talk for half an hour, I can talk for 1.5 hours, and I can talk for 3.5 hours. So how much do you want me to talk? You know what happened? I was working at the back and trying to fine-tune my presentation, which I was supposed to do just now. I flew yesterday from Canada, 26 hours of journey, and it was such a nightmarish journey. Why? Not because this 26 hour, my email was hacked by a hacker, and that was really bad news for. And he deleted all my email addresses. So when I landed from Vancouver to Hong Kong, I got this shocking news. And yesterday morning, and then when I wanted to go back to sleep, last night I couldn't sleep because of jet lag and all that. So I sat down at 2:30 and prepared this presentation which I was supposed to give you tonight, but my computer is not working. So nothing is going in order, but Alhamdulillah, I have something which I shared with the Malaysian people just 4 months back. And I was so happy to be in front of a crowd of almost 1,200 people, and mostly they were from Nepal. And imagine, Nepalis working in Malaysia. It was on a request that I should talk in Urdu, because they had come in 29 buses from all over Malaysia, and there were 3 buses which came from Thailand. So you can imagine, in Malaysia, these guys are doing business not from Malaysia, but from outside expatriates like you all. You all are expatriates. I mean, you should know your status, if you have not forgotten your status. All right. Now, I shared few things with them. A lot of people, they joined DXN to earn money, right? That's why you have joined? Most of the people, right? But they don't earn money. There is some problem somewhere. Where is the problem? You can put it in a pause. Pause. Okay. Right. So I'll make it short. I joined in 2003 as a consumer, not as a business builder. It's to train pilots. Alhamdulillah, very good job. But job is a job. Everybody should know that. People say just over broke, and some people say just obey the boss. Whatever you say, you are under stress and tension. Time is not with you. And this is the first time when I went back to my home, my new home, which is Canada, in June. So it was for about a month, 2 months, and then I said, this is what everybody dreams of, the independence, the life of a networker. So I said, why not extend my vacation for 4 months? So here I am after 4 months of vacationing with my family, with my dear ones, loved ones, friends. But still, when I was there, I was not away from my people. I was in touch with them, let me tell you that. It was not a job, but this is what I was loving it. I mean, teaching them, coaching them, and helping them whatever they wanted. But then those people who wanted. The problem in our business is, I mean, this is what this industry has taught me, that we are getting the wrong people to do the business. Now, Dr. Ranjan is a professional, very experienced cardiologist. Now, if somebody tells me to go and do this profession, how would I perform? Tell me. We'll take the hot seats. This is the, because this is what I'm going to ask you a question. You are all ready? I'm not going to ask you any question because you are a very shy person, right? All right. Who is the person who's going to volunteer? So, how I'm going to do the job of a cardiologist? Good or bad? Very bad, not bad. Don't be so this thing. I'll be disaster in that job, right? So I am not fit to do that job. So what is happening is in our business is we are getting people into the business who don't want to do the business. Number one. And more important is there is no need or the want from inside. If there is no need from inside, how can you motivate that guy or that girl? How can you convince a person? No. No? Sure? But we say, I'm there to convince that person. Can we change the person? Yes? No? Maybe? You cannot change the person. Let me tell you that. If the person does not, from inside, he doesn't decide, that is the time to change, you cannot change. And neither can you motivate anybody. If there is a motivation, right now you can get motivated with Dr. Ranjan's speech and my little bit of business sharing, but tomorrow and day after tomorrow for sure, once you get out of this hotel, all your charging of the battery will be finished. You've seen the mobile, you see. You don't charge it, what happens? It gets dead. Even you got the sophisticated of the best of the mobile phone. So you have to charge yourself every day. While you are at home, or while you are driving up and down the work, or whatever you're doing. So it's a beautiful business. And in this last 4 months, what I did was I compared DXN with $5 billion company, not $1 million. $1 billion company. I'm not going to name those companies. I went and attended their conventions, their seminars, their training. And I even volunteered to some of them that if you want me, because now we are friends, they are one of those top earners of their companies. I said, we can do workshop together. So I said, why not learn from your experience? And I'm ready to share my experience with you all. You know what I found? In every places that I was going, because I'm going to share something, the facts and figures of where DXN is and where those $1 billion companies are. Joining fees is number one. Everybody knows you have to join with certain fees that you have to give. It can be $40, it can be $100, it can be $200, whatever. That is the start. But there are three things which I have summarized. And I have found now where is DXN and where are those $1 billion. We are not $1 billion company, let me tell you that. Inshallah ta'ala, you all are going to make this company $1 billion company. And I saw the lifestyle of those people which they had to buy per force. How many products you have in Dubai? 30 plus. 31 products, right? Now these products which you are buying in order to qualify for your monthly bonus, everybody who are in the business, they know that you have to do monthly PV in order to get the bonus, right? Now you are buying those products which you were already buying from the grocery or the superstore or Carrefour or Lulu, right or wrong? Right. Toothpaste, soap, shampoo, body foam, oil, talcum powder. Ladies buy lipsticks. Now some men have started buying lipstick also. All kinds of men are there. Drinks like hot chocolates, coffee, tea. Then of course we have got health products. Men or women who wants to become thin or they want to reduce their weight, so we have got those products. We have got all kinds of food supplements and all kinds of extra strength and all that. So if you buy you were already buying it from wherever you were buying it. Now what you are doing is you're changing your brand from whatever brand to DXN brand. Now the question is, why should I change the brand? That I've been using it from last so many years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. So if somebody asks you, and you go and talk, that we have got this product, and you start jumping up and down with excitement that this is the product which has reduced my weight by 20 kg. And you know, sometime it has happened to people. And they see, you see, the product speaks in people. The beauty of DXN product is, it is not just the product where the product is marketed whatever way the products are being marketed all over the world. The products are being marketed, 4 million members are worldwide, and Alhamdulillah, I have traveled to more than 20 countries personally. You know what I love? When I go to any country, I talk to the people from the crowd that why did you join DXN? And most of them said, for my health reason, or it has given me some health benefit. Then I asked the next question, how did it give you? The youngsters, my mom got benefit, my dad got, or my uncle, or you know, something. Everybody had some testimonials. So when you are changing the product, you are basically changing the product because of health. That is number one. Everybody needs health, right? Right from Bill Gates, who's the richest man, who's suffering from diabetes. Everybody knows that. If you don't know, then I have added to your knowledge. And the more richer the people get in the traditional business, the more tension and the more problems and the more diseases they get into. So nobody would like to get sick. So our product is making people healthy. That is one. And number two, whenever you brush your teeth or drink your coffee or whatever, you are making money. And that is the beauty of our business. Nobody from Carrefour or Lulu or grocery store that they have been 5, 10, 20 years, they have got the products free. Has anybody got their free product from their grocery stores? Never. But in DXN, it just takes about 3 to 5 months in order to get those products free. Provided you work, you don't work. You do the business as a business for your business, not for anybody else. You join because of your reason, not anybody else's reason. So problem is now people join, but slowly they die. Not physically death, not physical death. Death in DXN or death in the business. So I was saying how I compared was the product that they had 3, 4, 5. We have got in Malaysia, where I saw 100 products. And you are fortunate that you have got about 31 products over here. So we have got more range of products, different categories of products. One. Number two, the price of products, very important. And when I do the analysis and research, I go to the smallest product which has got low value, low PV, whatever. The cost of the product ours is half compared to all those companies that they were selling, whatever they were selling. Some were selling coffee also when I went and asked. Some were selling spirulina also. And in Canada, we are selling for 120 tab about $15, $16. They were selling for about $30 to $35. And in conventional store, it was being sold for $50. So the cost of our product compared to those billion-dollar companies are less. So you have a very strong tool to talk to the people about. And the third and the most important thing is your monthly PV. How much do you spend monthly to qualify for the bonus? 100 PV. How many dirham? 230, 250, depending upon what type of products you're taking, right? Compared to 230 or 250, in those companies you have to pay minimum 500 dirham per month to qualify. You see, when you go and talk to the people, you should compare an apple with an apple. Don't compare an apple with a banana or something else. You know, when you go to the market and you talk about this is the business which gives this, then tell them why, and that's it. And just listen to their talks. All right, so I have already taken about 20 minutes. It just went, and I will, as I said that my PowerPoint is not there. So you want to write notes? Everybody has got this thing. Quickly, I will say the business in the world is done through two different ways. One is the product, and the other one is the service. Hotel is a service industry. Airlines, hospital, all are service industries. And products are products like watch, this, whatever you're eating, drinking. This is where the entire world's business is going around. Product and service. Right or wrong? Is there any third one also? We don't have any third one. This is the two categories that we have. In DXN, we have got products. All right? Yeah. The product which is giving you health. So the business can be done like most of the people I've seen who wants to get fast money. What they are doing? They are retailing the products. Instant money, you sell the coffee for 32 dirham, you make 5 dirham. You sell 100 coffee boxes, you make 500. Fast money. But that is not the way the networkers should build their business. Because whenever you sell, you get the money. So what is the difference between networking business and the traditional business? Because he has to physically go and sell the product. But the product that we have, the edge that we have compared to the other products which are being sold traditionally, we have got all health-based product. Need for everybody. All right, so this is the part. This part is where the money is, the service part. What is the service that you do in the business once you join? And when other people join in your team, that is the time you are rendering your service. That is where the big money is. You teach, you support, you coach, you help, you sit down the whole night with that person, whosoever has joined, and then make him understand about the 3 success formula I have, and it is called LBS. Please write it down. This is not pounds, this is learn, build, and support. Very simple success step where you can earn tons of money if you want to. Learn. Like I said, if I at this age want to become a cardiologist, I have to go to the college. And then I have to hold hand with Dr. Ranjan in order to become a cardiologist. Then only I would be able to do something. But I can never be equal to him because he has got that vast experience. So learning part, you know, we join DXN and we want to just go and talk to the people. We are so excited. But that excitement will just die off, and that is one of the reasons why people die in our business. So what do you have to learn? You have to learn about the DXN. What do you have to learn in DXN? The company, the product, and the marketing plan. Simple. We do every day. We are doing bombs. Aren't we doing bombs? Home meeting, big meeting, whatever. We are talking so much about the company and what is this, Dr. Lim and Malaysia, 1993, all that. But the guy who is sitting across to you, he is not bothered about all these things. Let me tell you that. What is he concerned about? Tell me. When you are talking about the company or the product, benefit. What is the benefit? What is in it for me? How I will get benefit? He wants to listen to that. Not your long story about your pictures that you had taken in Great Wall of China or whatever. She is not concerned. He said, when will I go to Great Wall of China? Teach me that. Right? So you have to tell about the DXN company, how the company is going to help you, how the product is going to help you. Be simple and be very short. We talk too much. We talk too fast and we talk too early. I don't know how many people have understood that. We are giving them the information much before the required time. If a new member have joined, there is a limit where the information should be stopped and not to be given. It's just like a small baby. You give the baby food, you don't give khobos and biryani in the mouth of that baby. The baby is going to vomit or it will have a diarrhea. And that's what exactly what's happening in our business. With the people around, we are overloading with the information, and the guy is saying, enough, I cannot do it. He will not say in your face, but he will not buy the product. If he buys the product, for sure he is not going to do the monthly PV, for which he has joined you. All right. From there we come to the MLM. This is like an ocean. And this is what you have to learn professionally. You see, a lot of talks have been going on in our industry. What to do, what is, what. And that is the reason why people are not so successful. You have to learn how to. You know what's the difference between how and what? What, you can have all the information. You know, Dr. Ranjan can talk for 10 hours over here about Ganoderma. But till such time you don't eat that and drink that, you don't get the benefit. How can you go and talk to the people? You see, this is not a lip service. You don't talk from here. Where do you talk from? From the heart. And the other person, not from the brain also, not from the brain, not from the heart. And other person, even as a 10-year-old kid, seeing you, that the person is telling just for selling the product or telling so that how I can get benefit. So in all you are talking about the benefit, you keep the features that much only. 10% features, 90% the other person wants to know faida, how I will get the benefit, faida. And the person is get attracted to you. All right, you are the most important person. What is your strength and what is your weakness? Nobody is perfect. But DXN, inshallah, is going to make you close to perfection. The more time that you spend with the products, with the business, and with the people. So you have to analyze what's your strength, use it. What's your weakness, try to rectify it and get it over with. And both this area, MLM and you, is a lifelong study. This DXN thing, I say within 1 year you can master. About the product, my students, I give them maximum 3 months to master about the product. And I make sure that they use all the products if they want to build up the business. How can a person talk about TT cream and he says that is the tea inside the TT cream? I said, that's very good. How many people know that we have got a cream called tea tree cream? How many people know? So such, and rest of the people, they don't know. It's a very small tube, and this is a must for people, especially with their children or in the kitchen or in their purse also. I'll tell you what happened just a month back. A small kid, he burnt his leg, and my wife had a tea tree cream in her purse. She immediately took it out and just, put it on the injury, the burn. And the kid was really, with the burn, you can imagine, he was howling, jumping up and down. Within few minutes, his crying stopped, and then he went to sleep. You won't believe it, the next day, everybody in that party said, "What did you give?" This is something natural. This is a tea tree cream. The celebrities are using it for their cosmetics. This is the cream. And it's a high-end product. So there was an order of about 10 to 12 tea tree cream. Just the testimonial right there and then. All right. So the second is the building, and the third one is the support. I'll come to those ones later. Building your business is 3 to 5 years. If somebody wants to become a diamond in 6 months, he can become a diamond. He wants to become a diamond in 1 year, no problem. But in order to get big money, you have to put in at least 3 years. 3 years. When I say big money, I'm not talking about 100,000 dirham, but at least you should be getting 10,000 dirham minimum. And this is not the salary of an average person in Dubai. Let me tell you that. Everybody knows that. So in 3 years' time, if you can get out of your debt, you can get out of your job stress and tension, and you can go back to your home. 10,000 is close to about $3,000. That's good. And if you want to get, say, 30,000 dirham, that's very good. But that's not still excellent. Excellent is when you are over 100,000. So you see how you get the money. You have to understand that. You get the money not because of your PV that you are doing, sitting over here. You are getting money because of your team. This team, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people whom you have joined with their hunger. They want to make money and or whatever, they want to get out of this situation, whatever the situation they are in. All right? So 6 people who join in your team, they should be like you or better than you, not less than you. So that is the reason why I say this business is not for everybody. Very few people will be like you or better than you. So if you get people who are, just not lazy, they are just joining it because of you, or they're just joining because you are, sister of that person, or your long lost friend or whatever. They are just joining because of not their why. So now these 6 people, if they talk professionally, I'll come to that part. If they talk professionally, can you get 1 person per month? 1 person in your team in 30 days. Possible, not possible? Possible? How can you get 1 person like you? Please don't talk, because in my class, no talking. All right. So now let me ask you. Now I'm going to ask you all the time. You're going to talk to me only. Okay. If you talk to 1 person per day, how many person are you talking per month? Per day only 1 person. 30. All right. Now, do you think all 30 people will join you?
Maybe. It's up to me. If I have power convincing, yes, sure.
I want to see that.
Powerful convincing, sure they will join.
I would.
100%.
150. All right. Okay. I would like you believe. All right. But let's not talk. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Inshallah, after 6 months, I'm going to see you. What's your name?
Lorna.
Lorna.
Yeah.
All right. No, don't be so romantic. My wife is not over here. I'll be getting in trouble. All right. Oh, yeah. No, you said Lorna in a very romantic way. All right. So, Lorna, when you are talking to, yeah, how do, you're talking from your, yeah, heart. No, no, no. When you are talking to me, you talk from your lips, okay? All right. Now, when you're talking to 30 people, there will be few who will join to use the product. So, Lorna, I want to try the product. You are saying the products are good. Let me try it. Coffee is good, you are saying. So you give the coffee, she tries it, he tries it and all that. Some people will say, no, you know, these are all garbage. I don't believe in food supplements and all that. And business-wise, definitely people will say no to you. I'm telling you from my last 6.5 years of my experience. They will not say yes. If you get 30 people, I'm going to salute you. All right, and maybe I will give you my account diamond to you also. 30 people in 30 days. All right, all right. Now look over here. One person joins under Lorna. Is it okay? I'm going to put your name. Now you are a celebrity. Number one over here. All right. So one person. All right. One person this month. What is this month? October. Next month, the one becomes 2. Everybody gets 1 person. November 2. And in December becomes 4. And in January it becomes 8. And then 16. Then 32. You know, in the 12th month, in September 2010, how many people you will have in your that one line?
30 times 12. No.
This is your homework. How you can get it, all right? That's your homework. You will get 4,096 people in that line. 4,096. Only 1 person per month. That is the power of multiplication and duplication. So 4,096 multiplied by 6 is over 24,000. 24,000 multiplied by 100, that is when you will start remembering God too much, let me tell you that. Because you have to thank God, because the God is giving you that much of money. When we talk about, you know, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, people are getting. And I met this guy, and I said, I would like to spend 2 hours with you from the other company. He's just getting about 1.2 million US dollar per month. And that's a big money. 1.2 million US dollar per month. That's some money. So I said, teach me something. How did you get this 1.2 million? You know what was the thing which he told me? You want to listen to that? Golden tip. 1.2 million. He said, you have to find the right company. I said, I've got the right company. I know it. You have to get the right product. I said, product has helped me, helped my family and friends. And the compensation plan or the marketing plan has to be very good. I said, I fully believe in my marketing plan and the compensation plan because it's giving me money. So he said, most of the people have got these 3. So what is the 4th one? What is the people? People, of course. You, yes. You'll get people. You are all highly motivated. You won't earn that much. What is the 4th thing? Attitude. We'll show that now the video, the DVD on attitude. Your attitude is also good. Highly motivated. And you're a leader. You are all that. Belief is also good. Desire is also very good. Burning desire you have, with full of fire. Reconsider also. You have reconsidered and you have made other people reconsidered also. All your 4,000 people. teach, train, coach, all that. He said, you have to give tithe. That's it. He said, I have started earning that money because I'm in that company for 20 years. Now, if I am in the business for 5 years and I think that I should be like Salim Budiman or the guys who are the top earner of DXN, not possible. Why? Or Professor Vasupalya, not possible. Why? Because they have got 1 million people in their team. I cannot get 1 million in 5 years' time, even if I'm a superhero. So you are very lucky people. I gave you a comparison of those billion-dollar company, the product, the company, the marketing plan, all. So you have to stick to the company for a longer time. When I say 3 years, tell me, 10,000 dirham should not be a problem. But you have to become professional. You have to be accountable. You know what's accountability? I'm sure you would be able to define it better. What's your name, sir? Patrick. Patrick, how would you define accountability?
Owning the problem. Ownership.
Why don't you go? Why are you hiding there? Come over here, right in the center stage. Come on, come on. All right. Accountability.
Accountability is about ownership.
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 All right. Now, in your job, how many people are doing job over here? Oh, you want to? You're Mrs. Patrick?
Yeah.
All right.
Accountability means taking the responsibility of that job and making things happen.
Right. 50% answer. Yours is also 50% answer. It's not 100%. Why you are doing the job so well in your office? Do you know that? You're responsible, you're everything, and whatever, how many people love to do their job, whatever they are doing? You see, if the boss says, okay, Mr. Patrick, you're not going to get the money, you're such a wonderful person, I love you and all that, but I'm not going to give you any salary. Are you going to work?
Tomorrow.
Not tomorrow, not now. What about tomorrow? Forget about tomorrow. No way, I'll say, this is my resignation, sir, please keep it. In our business of DXN, why people fail is because you are not accountable to anybody on top. In your job, responsibility and all that's very good, right? But the boss's stick is there. If you don't complete that project, you'll get a love letter. Or your salary will be deducted. Or finally, you said, okay, Lorna, nice seeing you. You can go back to Philippines. We don't want your service because you did not fulfill the thing which was given to you.
My responsibility.
Your responsibility. So in our DXN, you see your sponsor, whosoever, is not your boss. He's your coach, his guru or she is whatever friend and all that. So you have to basically, be accountable to yourself. That's one of the reasons why people fail in this thing. So coming to this thing, time. 3 to 5 years and keep on, you have to be with DXN for a longer time. And I've seen all those people, Professor knows it, all those in India, Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia. In June I was, so privileged to see all these top crown diamonds who had been in the business for 12 years, 14 years. And that's the freedom we are talking about. If you are really serious, then you have to learn professionally, number one. And number two, after learning, what do you have to do? After learning, you have learned everything. What do you do after that? You teach, you train. Duplicate. Implementation. Basically, I'll come to this thing later. I tell people that you have to put in 1 to 2 hours per day. Is it difficult or hard? 1 to 2 hours per day in your business? Your business. Not Dr. Lim's business, not Gigi's business, not my business. Your business. Is it easy or hard? 1 hour to 2 hours. Easy? What do you have to do in that 1 to 2 hours? Learn? No. Practice? Somewhat. You have to, whatever you have after learning, initially for the new members, yes, not a senior diamond like Mujahid. When a person wants to do the business, that 1 hour, he should switch off his mobile and all his iPhone and iPod and everything. You have to be with the people and do 2 hours. What is the 2 hours? When you talk to people, 1 person, 2 person, 3 person. So the person says, okay, Vishnu, I'm going to try the product. So what do you do? No, you cannot convince. Don't use that word, please. I don't like that word. You cannot convince anybody. You do the first hour. What is that? Retail. The person doesn't want to become member. He said, okay, Patrick, you can give me the product. I want to try it. So what do? You say, okay, this is the place, or you give it to him. You retail. And when you retail, you make PV. And when you make PV, you make money. Remember that. End of the day, money. Mullah. That is what it counts. Number 2, when you talk to the person, Sebastian said we have an icebreaker. And last 2 months I've been studying what is ice breaking in MLM business. This is just a small touch, but ice breaking is the most important part of our business. I've written it over here. The natural approach is called the icebreakers. Now, if you learn these 2 things, I assure you, inshallah, within 3 to 5 years, you should be earning 30 to 50,000 dirham per month. I guarantee you. But you have to learn how to talk. Now, if somebody talks to me in Arabic and I don't know Arabic, can I understand her? Yes, no? No. So if you want to talk to me and you want to recruit you in your team, you have to learn my language. What is my language? The language, sister, is how I can get the benefit, and whatever my language is, but the language is basically of natural approach and natural presentation. And this takes 6 hours for me to teach you. We don't have time because I think some things happening in the stomach in some people. But what I'll do is I'll try to wrap it in about 10 to 15 minutes. This is where the whole business lies. How do you start talking to the people? Ice breaking. You are in the business and you don't want to force the person. So what does the person, your friend Lorna, when she says, hi Lorna, how are you doing? That's what they say after you meet after 1 week or 10 days? Or they say something else? No. Don't go follow up and all that. I said, I'm your friend. I said, Lorna, how are you doing? This is what I will say, or I'll say, when did you dye your hair? I'm not going to say that. Of course not, right? I'm not going to say anything like that. I'm going to say, how are you? What's up? What are you doing? I want to be close to you. Not going to say something which you are going to slap me. Of course. Right, because you cannot go to a woman and say, okay, that hair, is it real, or that teeth, or the eye, the contacts, and the wrinkles that you have, and what's your age? What's your age? You don't say all that. That's a bad language. What do you say is, how are you? Now, if you tell me how are you and you are my friend, how do I reply? Normally. Fine.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah, great, very good. But I'm going to add another sentence with that now. I'm going to say, Alhamdulillah, I'm fine, especially after starting my own home business. And what I'm doing is, I'm trying to qualify that person now. Whether that person has listened to what I have said or not. I have been saying this thing from last so many years. I'm fine, I'm great, Alhamdulillah, this. But then you have to add this. This is called icebreaker, where you want to qualify whether the person wants to know about the business or not. If the person says, how's your dog? Which means the person is not interested. So what do? You reject that person instead of going after that person. This is what we are doing. We are getting the wrong person in the business. That person doesn't want to do it. You have not heard, Yakhi, I am doing a business. He's not interested. So this is a complete course, the natural approach. After the person says, what business, then you give little idea and say, tell me more, stop. You have built enough curiosity by which the person wants to know more. And you say, look here, sister, I don't have time, I'm busy, you are busy, we are standing in Dubai Mall. So when do you think you want to know more? You have to give me 1 hour. I'm going to tell you more. So you tell me the time and the day and the place at your convenience, not my convenience. Your place, my place, or in the food court, day, time. The person says it. Then you go to the next step called the natural presentation. And I've given it so many times, and I paid only $4,000 to learn this natural presentation. Only $4,000. So that's the profession we are talking about. When you become an MBA or you become a doctor, how much money do you spend in your education? Dr. Ranjan, how much you spend in Indian rupees? Few lakhs? Till you kept on upgrading yourself, it must be, I think, 1 crore. That much you spend. So he is a researcher, he is a doctor, he loves it and all that, but still he has to spend money. Now you want to do a business without spending money. Not possible. So if you want to do the business, you're going to survive or die? Die. So when you talk to the people who are your prospect, or even if they are members, or they are leaders, you have to put them in the drip system. What is a drip system? For the person to survive, that water has to be given. And what is the water like? Physically talking, seeing, motivating, appreciating, recognizing those people. Number one. Number two, which is somewhat okay, calling. And the worst thing is emailing. That's very not so personal, let me tell you that. A lot of people are wasting their time in that. So that is a drip system, okay? Keep on going and going. In MLM, you have to be prepared, like soldiers have to be prepared once they go to the battlefield. What objection and what rejection that they are going to hear in the market or in the field. Whether it's your friend, your relatives, or whosoever they are. Now this is, you are going to hear objections. Objections are not rejection, let me tell you that. Objections are clarification that they want to know, or what they had bad experience. Only this morning I went to the bank and I took out some money. So the guy said, where are you working? I said, my dear friend, that money which you are taking out from your teller, you don't get in the job. I do business. So he said, yeah, I know this much money you don't get from the job. I said, are you interested to know what business I do? Now, he is counting the money and I'm talking in that 1 minute. Just 1 minute. You know, tell her they've got a number, next number is standing. In 1 minute, I prospected that guy. I said, if you're interested, you're a busy person, I'm also a very busy person. If you're interested, then call me whenever you're free. But I'm not going to give you my card. You have to give me your number. And this is my number because my card is very expensive. I'm not going to just dish out the cards like anything. So if you want to know, you call me. I know there's a big money. I said, what do you know? He was trying to imply something. I said, what you know, you please go to YouTube and see President Bill Clinton endorsing my industry. I said, do you know President Clinton? He said, yeah, of course, everybody knows President Clinton. I said, go to YouTube and write President Bill Clinton and direct selling industry. I gave him a hint. I said, you go and watch that movie. It's about 4 or 5 minutes movie. So I'm going to wait. So this is what you have to do. Objection will be there. Rejection, how will that be when you reject the people? What is happening nowadays? The prospect is rejecting you? Right or wrong? You talk to the people, your prospect is saying no to you. Now you should be in a position, your posture should be so good that you should be saying no to the person, not that person saying no to you. You will only come to say no to that person if you do the natural presentation professionally. All right, so I will try to wrap it up about you, and then I'm going to end up with a very nice DVD that I have. Is it ready? Just give me. How much do you know about yourself? So please write this question. Everybody has got the pads. It's not for just takeaway. You should write something. How much you know about yourself? All right. Your strength and your weakness. 1. You can write in how much you know about yourself. You write in Arabic. No, you know yourself. Okay. 1. And number 2. What is your why to do DXN? Why have you joined DXN? Not because, why? Reason, purpose. Why? Why spelling is WHY. Yeah. Now this is connected to another word which I have got written. It's called self-realization. I cannot do that thing to you. It's self-realization is you have to do, analyze yourself, evaluate yourself. What you want from life, what do you want from DXN? If you know your purpose, that's very good. If you don't know your purpose and you're not very clear, ask your sponsor. Ask your, maybe the guy who's on the top or anybody, that I'm not clear. So you have to go back tonight, all those I'm sure you are staying in the hotel. You know, do some contemplation. Think, I'm in DXN for what? Is it the same job that I'm doing I want to do in DXN? Then forget about it. Then start using the toothpaste and so for personal purpose. Forget about that thing. Please do the business seriously for yourself and for your family. You'll get health benefit, you know, people talk about all that. You'll get the money benefit, which people dream of. You'll get the time benefit, time freedom. Whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do. But for that thing, you have to really work hard, not hardly working, which is most of the people are doing. All right? So this is a beautiful movie about attitude. You know what happened this time, and then I'm going to finish my, I've taken almost an hour. You know, what I was enjoying in my vacation in my house, I've got a garden or a lawn. So when I went, you know, if you are with the Mother Earth, then you learn a lot of things. So the grass was cut, and then I could see something inside the grass. It was a beautiful, the picture, I wish I had shown it, I took the picture just to show it to you all. Inside there were a lot of weeds in that beautiful lawn. You know what are weeds, right? It's not grass, it's weed which eats away the grass. So I started taking the weeds out. And within 1 month time, that lawn was free of weeds. So while I was taking it out, I was thinking about the business. You know, all the time my mind is thinking. And in the morning, especially after prayers, I go out, enjoy, there is a swing, sit down, relax, do some creative thinking, and then start taking the weed out. I said, this weed is like negativity in our life. If you let it grow, it's going to eat you. You know, 80% of the words you are hearing, you are saying, are negative. If the words comes out negative from your mind, your action will be negative, and the result will be negative. And that is the reason why most of the people are not successful. You know, the beautiful thing in DXN is, irrespective, people who are not earning money, but they are positive, they are excited, they are happy. Have you seen that? I mean, this room that you have, I mean, everybody is not earning tons of money, but they're happy people. I mean, they want to learn, they want to grow, they want to, you know, do better in life. So please, your homework for the coming 1 month or 2 months is, whatever words you are taking out negative, you give -1 marks to you. Whatever good things you are taking, you put plus. And you see in a day how many negative words that because you have to assess yourself. Positive attitude, positive thinking, positive words, action, result. All right, let's see the video. Dreams. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Everybody knows that. The Chinese proverb. Purpose. Your vision becomes clear when you look inside your heart. Passion. Passion rarely fails. People are like sticks of dynamite. The power's on the inside, but nothing happens until the fuse gets it. Courage. There are a lot of leaders who are very quiet, but they are very courageous. Take the long view, one day at a time. You cannot jump. Stay positive. You become what you think of it. Earl Nightingale. Attitude are truly contagious. You live with the positive people. Simplify. Things that matter most must never be done at the mercy of things that matter least. And look at the apple now. Apple drops. Laughter. Laughter is your heart's way of telling your face to smile. Look at the picture. Look at the picture. On the rock, there is a beautiful tree. That's beautiful. Kindness. It's not the thing you get, but the hearts you touch that will determine your success in life. And in DXN, a lot of leaders are touching the lives and the heart of the people. Sing your song. A bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. Beautiful. Love doesn't make the world go round. Love is what makes the ride worthwhile. Renewal. The will to win, the will to achieve goes dry and arid without continuous renewal. Even the Crown Diamonds and Crown Ambassador needs this. In many ways we are alike. However, one little difference always makes the big difference. The little difference is attitude. All right. I've got one word. What is that word called? So can you listen to your prospect and members from your heart? Because inside the heart, there is a word called ear. Imagine. The ear that you have is inside the heart, not this ear. If you listen from here, you will get connected. God bless you all. Thank you very much. So everybody is healthy today? Alhamdulillah. All kinds of people, new members, and some 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It's about 10:20 right now. Really. With such a wonderful, knowledgeable lecture by Dr. Ranjan, I'm sure you are now ready to go for supper, right? Right or wrong? If you are ready, then we can go right now. No? So you don't want to go for it. So how much time do you have? I can talk for half an hour, I can talk for 1.5 hours, and I can talk for 3.5 hours. So how much do you want me to talk? You know what happened? I was working at the back and trying to fine-tune my presentation, which I was supposed to do just now. I flew yesterday from Canada, 26 hours of journey, and it was such a nightmarish journey. Why? Because, not because this 26 hour, my email was hacked by a hacker.